Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a healthcare conference hosted yesterday is helping some students find their future careers. And one of Appalachia's nonprofit legal services has a new executive director.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, I'm Olivia Calfee. The time is 6:31 on September 21st. Now let's check in with Chief Forecaster Brandon Robinson for a look at your forecast this morning. Brandon, a beautiful day ahead. We've seen that for the past few days, and it's going to continue as we head into fall over the weekend.
Exactly. We could use some rain, but there is no rain in sight. It keeps getting pushed back, but I can tell you, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood this morning. A little chilly, a little foggy. Let's take you back to Whitesburg as we look at the Mountain Heritage Festival Village there off of the distance there, right in the Veterans Center parking lot, and in the Heritage Village there, right there on the bypass coming down. But again, it's set up, ready to go. The first full day, I guess, is today. So head out there and check that out. Hopefully Chandler and I will be out there a little bit later on. He'll be doing some reporting. I'll be doing some live weather later tonight. So come out and see us. We'll be seeing temperatures this morning as we get started in the 50-degree range in Clintwood and Jonesville, up to about 60 in Jackson and 61 in Monticello. So again, a little cool still out there this morning, but not as cool as it has been. Breakfast forecast, we're going to see those temperatures mainly in the upper 50s there as we head through the first part of your day. That should have been 58 there for 6 a.m. I didn't change that. But again, regardless, it's going to be a fairly mild start to the day compared to where we have been. And then we're heading up into the low 80s later this afternoon. Olivia?
Brandon, thank you. After an 8-month investigation, an Eastern Kentucky man is behind bars. Magoffin County Sheriff Bill Meade says deputies arrested Gregory Howard, who had been on the run since last month. He was arrested Tuesday night in the Bloomington community. Howard was charged with 17 counts of knowingly or intentionally distributing pills containing oxycodone and conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. He is also facing federal parole violation charges. 2 Eastern Kentucky men have been arrested on drug charges. Deputies with the Floyd County Sheriff's Department responded to a suspicious person complaint in the Weeksbury community on Monday. During their investigation, deputies got a search warrant that resulted in the discovery of fentanyl and crystal meth. 26-year-old Trey Little of Pikeville and 40-year-old Joshua Burchett of Weeksbury were taken to the Floyd County Jail. One person is recovering after a logging incident in Martin County. It happened on Coldwater Road on Monday. Firefighters with Inez Fire and Rescue posted on social media that when they arrived, the person was in a very remote area of a logging operation and was seriously hurt. The person, whose name has not been released, had a possible leg fracture and had to be taken out through some rugged terrain in a rescue basket. There is no word on their condition. The Breathitt County Sheriff's Office has temporarily reopened. Sheriff John Holland told us about this Wednesday. The Sheriff's Office had been closed due to insufficient funds. A Breathitt County Fiscal Court meeting will be held next Tuesday at 5 p.m. to determine how much money can be allotted to the Sheriff's Department, which will impact their ability to operate moving forward. Holland also went on to say the Fiscal Court is doing everything they can to help. As fall arrives this weekend, there are some things you may need to keep an eye on when doing outdoor activities. Copperheads are one of the few venomous snakes Kentucky has, and it is a snake that many here in the mountains come across. There is something about this time of year when you could see more of them. They can be a common sight in the fall, but Kristen Wiley of the Kentucky Reptile Zoo says copperheads do not want to hurt you.
Copperheads, just like any snake, don't want to bite us. They don't want to have any interaction with us. So if you leave them alone, you don't have anything to worry about. If you can see the snake, it's no longer dangerous to you because you can avoid it.
Wiley says typically by mid to late October, copperheads become a lot less active. Nearly 150 high school students in 8 schools across the region gathered for the Healthcare Academic Career Planning Conference at Hazard Community and Technical College yesterday. Students attended workshops on various healthcare programs, giving them the opportunity to learn more about future degrees and jobs they may want to consider. Tammy Duff with HCTC says the conference can open many doors for students right here at home.
We've got dentistry, we've got physical therapy, we've got pharmacy, we've got a physician assistant, we've got medical laboratory science, another one that they can get right here in Hazard at the UK Center for Rural Health in front of the hospital.
The students participated in 3 sessions, followed with a panel with all of the healthcare session leaders so students could get a grasp of everything. The Pine Ridge Regional Industrial Authority received a grant from the Economic Development Authority that will help to expand Hazard Community and Technical College. The grant is $2 million that will go towards building a new high-tech facility. The facility will serve students in Breathitt, Lee, Owsley, and Powell counties. The laboratory will be home to HCTC's Electrical Technology program.
The grant is actually being awarded to Pine Ridge Industrial Authority, and it has been an endeavor between CRAD, Pine Ridge Industrial Authority, and HCTC. So while the grant is being awarded to Pine Ridge Industrial Authority, it will be used for training by Hazard Community and Technical College. So we're really excited about the impact that it's going to have on students and on the region.
HCTC will use more funds from private donations to later expand this facility to house more programs. A longtime legal service nonprofit in Appalachia now has a new executive director. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox talked to Apple Red's new leader about their continued mission and new goals.
It is a new era for Apple Red Legal Aid, hiring Angeli Dorsey to lead them through many issues to tackle.
We provide legal services that sort of hit on basic needs like health, housing, protection from violence, personal safety.
At the top of the list, disaster response, which is still ongoing more than a year after the flood.
A lot of times the legal issues come in later to the game. People are really, they need to get in housing, they need to make sure everybody's safe, they need to take care of all their immediate concerns. But then down the line, that's when the legal problems that are related to disasters pop up.
Dorsey says that response can evolve through involvement with the community.
There are ways that we can help if groups are forming nonprofits to try to promote affordable housing, or maybe they need some services that aren't in the community right now, but they don't know where to begin, but there may be some people working together as a group.
Through community involvement, Dorsey says Apple Red can potentially expand beyond 6 offices.
I would love to be able to have more legal aid satellite offices or places people can get to us if they can't reach us, if we don't have a place right in their communities.
Even with expansion goals, the mission for Apple Red remains the same in Prestonsburg. Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Dorsey says Apple Red serves 37 counties in the area, with 25 lawyers serving around 200,000 people that can qualify for their services. A well-known Knott County pastor did very well on national television last night. Stephen Bell won $40,000 in the bonus round of Wheel of Fortune by solving the puzzle for an event which was outdoor festival. In all, he won more than $61,000 on the show. Bell works at Camp Nathaniel and Hindman First Baptist Church. He and his wife have 6 kids.
Stephen's a fantastic guy. Couldn't happen to nobody better than that. Know him really well. All right, let's take a look at our forecast here at 6:40. We're looking again at the foggy conditions out there across parts of the region, down to about 4 miles of visibility here in Hazard at the airport, 3 miles in Harlan, 5 miles in Somerset. Ashland's down to 3 as well. So again, anything less than 5 miles on this map, pretty dense fog. Be aware of that. We're looking at temperatures anywhere between 50 and about 61 out toward Monticello. I was looking at that there to see if there's anything else out there, but basically a lot of low to mid to upper 50s out there, close to 60 for your day planner today. We're going to head up. We're going to see a mix of sun and clouds, and we'll head up into the low 80s. Don't get used to it because changes are coming as we head into the final day of summer tomorrow and the first day of fall on Saturday. Olivia?
Thanks, Brandon, and thank you for joining us. The time is now 6:40. Still to come on Mountain News this morning. The Biden administration says the U.S. will offer nearly 500,000 migrants the ability to live and work in the country legally. Stay with us for more.